I'm Nia Nacci. I'm 19 and I'm from Oklahoma. I started modeling in August. I worked at a smoothie place. Well, before porn, I had only been in two relationships, but I liked fucking. But there's always that fear of like getting something, so I was always like, I want to, but I'm scared to. So when my agent like told me everyone's tested and you get to fuck people, and I was single, so I was just like, why not? And I tried it out, and it was different from what I thought it would be. So, but I enjoyed it. I don't really dislike much. I mean, I think it's just like any other job. You're gonna have like little things that are like, but there's not really much to dislike about it. If anything, it's just like little picky things. You're just like, why am I upset about this? You don't need to be upset. Like, sitting around and waiting is fine. It's just like, I had to sit here and wait. There's really nothing bad about it, as far as I've experienced. I think after the sex, I was like, okay, it was okay for me. Really, like it was a little uncomfortable because I didn't realize there would be so many people in there. I thought porn was just like getting two people in a room and that was it, just like fucking. But I really didn't think there was more to it. So that was my thing, was coming out of the room and finding five guys like with a camera and a microphone, and this was that was nerve wracking. But after the scene, I kind of was just like, okay, they've yeah. It's weird. I feel so much like more confident when I'm naked. If that makes sense. It's just like, I don't know. Yes. It some people are okay with it, but a lot of the times, coming from Oklahoma especially, like when I'm talking to someone back home, that's where it's a lot more difficult, but people out here are a little more open about things. Whereas where I come from, it's more conservative and it's not something you talk about. So when I do talk about it, it's like a uh, kind of situation.
Yeah.
I think it really depends on who I'm talking to.
Your friends are they accepting of it pretty much?
I've lost a few friends since starting, but I
Yeah.
mean, you learn who's your real friend. Honestly, I didn't know who anybody was. And then I was like, when I first started, I did like this whole like scramble of trying to like find out as many as I could, and I watched a bunch. But as of right now, my favorite are Kira Nior and Gina Valentina. I found porn on a computer, and I wasn't supposed to be coming across it. But I came from a very strict family, very sheltered, and porn is not something we were supposed to be watching. So I watched it a few times and then got caught, and then I would watch it, whenever I could. But when I first started watching it, it was more like curiosity. Like I wanted to know what it was because I didn't know what sex really was. So it was more like I was curious, and then as I was watching it, that's when I was just like, huh, interesting.
How old were you?
14, 15. The first time I watched it, I saw the girl masturbating, but I didn't do it. So I kind of knew what it was, but so like the second time I watched it, I started masturbating and then got scared, like when I almost climaxed, so I stopped. So if anything, I'd probably just be like, don't stop. It'll feel great. Because I scared myself. It was just like, whoa. And being young, I was just like, I don't know what this is. My mom had never talked to me about anything.
Was there like sex ed in your school or anything?
I was homeschooled starting third grade. I do. I'm into older music. My favorites are Frankie Valli and Dean Martin. I like all of the Rat Pack. I like to draw. I like to paint. Um, I've been getting into creating my own like face products, so I'm really trying to get into that with the help of my friends on the side. And I play guitar and piano. hopefully I want to have my own website, and I want to be like doing really well doing that. And I also want to be doing well in my face products that I'm getting into. So I hope I will either have that starting up or going in 10 years.